No difference if you put in your resignation, cause it's the gravity of your knockers his eyeballs can defy. Now these boobs ain't made for watching. Stop doing what you do. Stop staring at my boobs, boy, they're fundamentally food. Your boyfriend says he likes that you're brainy, but that's a man speak for, he likes your racket, yeah. Now you're talking about the living room carpet, oh yeah, and his attention's on what's in your brassiere. Now these boobs ain't made for watching, so stop doing what you do. None of these days these boobs want you to x-ray them right through. Now these boobs ain't made for watching, stop doing that, what are you doing? It's like hypnosis, baby, my boobs are my power over you.
So I think women should just celebrate the fact that they have these boobs and they're great. And you know, I can tell you, regardless of what you heard from the Bible, when Eve was in paradise and she was seeing all these animals in pairs all together and feeling really lonely and feeling like, you know, something was missing in life, all she could think of was cosmetic surgery. Seriously. So she rang up God, and God came and said, yeah honey, what's your problem? She said, you know what, everything's in pairs. The animals are in pairs. I have 2 hands, 2 legs, 2 eyes. Okay? Why do I have 3 boobs? I mean, come on, give me a pair. Forget the 3 boobs. So God said, you know, you got it right. I mean, everything in pairs. So definitely, let's take this 3rd boob off and throw it away. So he takes the 3rd boob off and throws it away. And now Eve is very happy. But you know women, yeah. I mean, they don't stay happy for too long, do they? 1 week. Tops. Okay, this is Eve. They don't know the real main lady there. Okay. 1 week later, Eve gets all unhappy again. Everything's in pairs, and she's unhappy. So what's she missing? What's she missing? What's she missing? She calls it God. So God comes again, and he knows this time he's really getting into a lot of trouble. So he says, okay, fine. What can I do to give you everlasting happiness? And this is God's sense of humor, okay? What can I do to give you everlasting happiness? And this lady says, you know what? All the animals have a pair. Everything in my body is paired up. I want a pair. And he says, okay, fine. I'll give you Adam. Now where's that useless boob I've thrown away? That's why we have men. They don't give us everlasting happiness. But we really, really give them a tough time, don't we? We really give them a tough time. As a woman, I know that I really don't know what I want. Okay, I keep thinking what I want is chocolate, but then I say no, it's pani puri. I want golgappas real bad. Okay, so as a woman, I'm always confused. I mean, it's not about being confused, it's about being a woman. You just want everything. When my husband says, okay, listen, you know, tonight let's go for a movie. I say, yeah, let's go for a movie, and after that, you know, we'll go to a this, and then we'll go and have some coffee, and I'll have some popcorn, and I'll have some Pepsi, and then I'm going to have a nice chicken hot corn soup, and he's like, I just said movie, Baba, just a movie. And that's why we feel let down of men. But in any case, when we go at choices and the perfection that women demand, I came up with another song for this.
A man with some brains, who's thoughtful and loving and never complains. He'll give me his gold whenever it rains. Oh Lord, would you get me a man with some brains? Oh Lord, would you get me an unnatural guy? Sincere, romantic, and not afraid to cry. He'll be little different, like my shoes and my style. Oh Lord, would you get me an unnatural guy? This one's very important. All the ladies
God has got a sense of humor.
Oh Lord, now I know that you listen when I pray. You sent me a great guy to really make my day. For the first time we cried a little for play. Oh Lord, I found out my perfect man was gay.
Completely in for 377 being read down. Now I say read down and not legalized because I'm a lawyer and I know those fine nuances. But I'm very happy that men can finally go out and declare their gay. Because it's very sad, and I'm speaking pre-marriage, okay? This didn't happen after marriage. Right? It's very sad that you go and meet a really cute guy and he's so cool and so nice and he makes all these great jokes, and 8 months later, when you invested your heart and your soul and everything and thought, oh my God, this guy's so great, he's not even trying to touch me or kiss me and he's really in this for the relationship, and that's when you find out he's gay. So I really am glad it's legalized. They should be out there, they should have it on their heads. It should be written right here, I am a gay woman, don't think I'm cute. Anyway, coming back to all the heterosexual men we have here. And I was reading Cosmopolitan the other day. That's like a Bible. I don't know why men don't read it, they'll understand so much. But in any case, I was reading Cosmopolitan the other day. And one of their advisors is a man. And this advisor was basically, there's a query. My man is not exactly very great in bed. Basically, he's a dud man, help me out. Okay? He's not exactly very great in bed. Could you give me some suggestions to get him down the right path? And our wonderful advisor replies back, you have to be very sensitive with men. Okay? Their ego is like a very easily crushed orange. Now that makes sense. And you have to tell him very gently, while he's in the act, use words, all the men like that, use words to tell him exactly what you want, but don't be too vocal about it. Use words to tell him exactly what you want, but don't be vocal about it. Okay, fine. So I get beyond that. And he says, just remember, don't let him feel like he's being less than a man. I am totally confused. But then I flipped the page and I became even more confused. This other woman writes in and says, my boyfriend just doesn't understand my needs. Okay? Simple example. I say, should we have a cup of coffee? And he just doesn't understand the reason I'm saying it because I want a cup of coffee. He just says, no. And that's it. Doesn't he realize I have not had breakfast this morning? I want a cup of coffee desperately, and he needs to now go and get me a cup of coffee whether he wants a cup of coffee or not? Answer. Be very, very direct with your man. Men are not able to understand suggestions. Just let him know straight up what you feel and what you want. Don't expect anything beyond a yes and no response from him. Now how am I going to put both of those together? Men, please help me out here. I mean, I'm supposed to be very, very suggestive in bed and be very direct out of it. I mean, what's the deal?
उसको बोलो चप्पल से मम्मी तो कॉफी पी।
संजय, कॉफी का मुझे टेंशन नहीं है। बाकी सब का क्या होगा? You know,